As we leave the port of Vancouver, we're excited about our cruise of a lifetime to Alaska. We travel the Inside Passage over 7 days on our Alaskan adventure. After our ship docks in Juneau, the capital of Alaska, we ride the Mount Roberts tramway gondola from the cruise ship dock, travelling to the 1800-foot level of Mount Roberts, making it one of the steepest cable gondolas in the world. As we arrive in Glacier Bay, there are many small icebergs floating. They can be heard scraping the ship's bow. Glaciers are noted for their breathtaking blue tinged colour. Frozen rivers that flow from tall coastal mountains to the sea. Suddenly we hear a loud cracking noise, indicating that the face of the glacier will carve great shards of ice to bejewel cold waters with diamond-like bergs. Large ice sections produce massive splashes and impressive waves as the weight of the carving ice displaces the seawater. Huge numbers of glaucous-winged gulls flock to take advantage of the disturbed fish and other marine life coming closer to the surface. This glacier, the Marjorie Glacier, is about a mile wide, 21 miles long, and at its face 250 feet above the water. Another 100 feet of the glacier extends down into the water. The port town of Skagway, with its plank boardwalks, holds a unique place in Alaskan history. Known as the gateway to the Yukon, it played a key role in the Klondike Gold Rush of 1897. The White Pass Yukon Railway was built in 1898 during the Klondike Gold Rush. Tens of thousands of men and 450 tonnes of explosives overcame harsh and challenging climate and geography to create the railway built of gold. The railroad is a 3-foot wide, narrow gauge track that climbs from sea level to almost 3,000 feet in the first 20 miles. An engineering marvel, it features steep grades of up to 3.9%, cliff-hanging turns of 16 degrees, and tunnels through granite mountains, as well as sky-high trestles and bridges. The 27-mile excursion is enhanced by breathtaking vistas, waterfalls, mountains, glaciers, and the unforgettable Klondike Trail of 1898, a tribute to the optimistic prospectors in search of their fortune. Constructing the White Pass and Yukon Railway was considered an impossible task, but it was literally blasted through coastal mountains in only 26 months. The section of railway just below the summit is especially steep. Its construction required boring a 250-foot long tunnel through granite and carving the cliffs with explosives to get the gradient right. Most of this difficult work was done by hand, using very little mechanical equipment. It was also necessary to build this impressive 215 feet high and 840 foot long steel cantilever bridge to get over a deep canyon. It was the tallest of its kind in the world when it was built in 1901. This fantastic structure was still in use up to 1969. cross the border from the United States to Canada, we prepare to disembark at Fraser Rail Station to board our bus to Yukon territory. During our bus trip, we were fortunate to spot a brown bear grazing on dandelions on the side of the road. As no one dares to venture from the safety of our bus, the brown bear wanders off.